I thought that I loved her, but I didn't. I loved myself. That is very hard to admit. That I loved my reputation and my job status more than I did the desires of my wife's heart. Ephesians 5:25 says, I am to love my wife as Christ loves the church. Even when I was in ministry, I put my desires into the lives of other people before Andrea. Andrea got the leftovers. The purpose of 525 is for us as men to examine the desires of our hearts to make sure we're putting our lives in first place. The greatest expression of love in the Bible from Christ was his death on the cross. And it's that death that we want to emulate into the lives of our wives. And we can't do it alone. Isolation is death. One of the goals of 525 as men is for us to come together, not to be perfect, but to take our imperfections and in Christ allow him to take our weaknesses and make them perfect in his strength. What does a 525 look like? We come together as men, we take communion, and we simply pray for our wives, examine our hearts, and ask God to put them back in first place. So I challenge you, get into a 525, start a 525, but don't start with being perfect. Start with asking God to take your imperfections and take the life of your wife and put her back where she belongs in first place. Trust me, it's worth it.